G'day guys, as you can see behind me, I've got an absolutely beautiful sunset here. I'm on a feral pig contract. They've got some oats and loosened flats, bit of irrigated country, also a whole heap of this rolling stuff. I'm going to buzz round it on the quad bike tonight. I'm running the 223. Let's see how we go. I'm just about out of light, but just to fill you guys in, I'm running Fiocchi 60 grain EPN ammunition tonight. It's basically a VMAX scope on top of the 223. There's a Pulsar Thermion 2 LRF X L50. I really like this optic for pig work. It lets me get in nice and close, maintain a really wide field of view when those animals do start to run around. For those of you that watch the channel all the time, my voice might sound a little bit different. No, I haven't had my testes chopped off. I've actually got a head cold. I'm on antibiotics, so you'll just have to put up with the extra nasally Nathan. One group of pigs over here, another group over there. You're not doing so well. These pigs are making quite a mess in here on this green feed. He won't do that again though. I'll have to let him know about that. There's a little bit of a water leak there. For your viewing pleasure in black and white mode, he's got the googly eye. Customers down here, head that way, try and cut them off. They're generally moving in that direction. I wanted to call out a big supporter of the channel, and that is Ben from Hunt the Night. If you are in the market for anything like I am using, be sure to chat to him. He will offer solid advice to suit your use. Keyword there, your use, not just selling you something because it's on the shelf. There's the view over the seat of the quad bike. I think you could say that's close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 metres. One big fat sow. This is where you get your money's worth out of good thermals. That hillside up there, it's about 750 metres away now. I've just picked a fox up there. There's a whole heap of sheep, as you can see on all of those outlines there. And I'm just scanning through them to see if there's any pigs. They do appear hotter on this XL sensor than what the sheep do, especially in winter time like it is now. So yeah, that'll save me a lot of time if I do or don't spot something that's worth heading over there for. I've come up this track here, red light out there, that's the quad bike. I've looked to the right in this grass and there were pigs. Well, I thought this must have been a big sow with a heap of smaller ones the way they all behaved, but it's a boar and a whole heap of 3/4 grain pigs, so maybe some of those guys are in season. End result, they are all no more. Another spotty one, excellent. That's been a really good start. It's definitely cooling off now. Time to get a little bit of warm food in my belly. I'm back on the on-track meals. I do like these, they're nice and warm and they're very tasty. So we're on the coconut ginger chicken, flameless heater pack, very, very handy in the field, and dessert, coconut rice pudding. Simple as that. A little bit of water in the bottom of this bag. As you can see there, it is absolutely broiling away. It's a magnesium element. Very, very simple. You don't need a stove to heat this food up out in the paddock. A little bit of rice. Chuck that guy in there. Can warm up while I eat this. That's really good. I'll pay that. I will. Very, very nice. I'm just eating dessert, listening to all the sounds out here. It's absolutely beautiful in the bush at night. I do thoroughly enjoy it. One thing that's interesting is how many foxes I can hear barking out here. There's a lot of grass country and they are a little bit hard to see in that, but I'm not seeing as many as I can hear just sitting here. So I'll have to try a little bit harder, I think, try and get a few more of those guys on the deck. They're definitely out there. That's one of our barking foxes I could hear while I was having dinner. Caught in the act. I don't know if it's killed this lamb or it's just found it deceased, but either way, it's having a chew on it. I've just come down to this crossing. Now I know it does have a hard bottom, but it's been a little while since I've been here. Hopefully it's not too washed out. It's amazing what you can see in the thermal. I've just come down this bit of a hillside and I could see heat inside this log. Quite a lot of heat. I actually thought that there'd be a animal in there. Well, I guess technically there is. It's a spider. I don't know what type. I'm not going to stick my finger in there and find out, but very interesting to see how much heat is actually coming out of that little hidey hole in there. Target acquired. 90 metres away. Excellent. This is how this pig fell. They quite often aren't very gracious when they land after getting hit with a bullet, but other than putting the rifle behind this one, it's exactly as it landed. Amber, if you're watching this video, yes, thank you. There are steers in this paddock, and yes, they are doing their typical thing again. Really scruffy fella, this boar. It's an awesome little razorback on him. Peel up the back of the ear though, that'll do it every single time. I'm up this morning, not sounding as croaky as I was at the end of the night. That cold air certainly didn't do me any favours. That's been a really good shoot. Big thanks to the property owners for having me out. I hope you're happy with the result. In the background there, I've recently brought myself a new four-wheel drive. It's a VW Amrock. That guy is going to undergo quite the build to get it set up for this shooting business that I do. So if you're interested in that space, what I'm thinking I'll do is pair off another channel and social media page just for the vehicle and that off-road aspect, and I'll just show snippets of it over here on Edge of the Outback as that goes through. If you did like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Ensure you subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it if you'd like to have a look at my Patreon, and I'll see everyone next time.